Anna Saladino here with Sacred Earth Journey. I want to share an update as we have continued building the platform. We've got made a lot of stride in our podcast and our guest. We have had some amazing guests on the show, and they have shared some incredible insights and wisdom and just really deep richness as it revolves around cultural stewardship. At Sacred Earth Journey, we travel the world unfiltered, where strangers become tribe and global peace begins at kitchen tables. This may sound like a lofty idea, but at Sacred Earth Journey, we fully believe that this is something that is possible, one relationship at a time. And we do this by practicing healthy, strong cultural stewardship. What is cultural stewardship? Cultural stewardship is taking time to slow down and seeing each individual as a fellow human being. It's taking the time to listen to understand, not to reload with more ammo to dominate or to conquer. It's seeking to truly understand the other person from their shoes, from their perspective, and asking genuine questions to learn more about the other person sitting across from you. It's putting down the phones and stepping away from social media long enough to engage with another fellow human being. It's honoring and respecting and celebrating the differences and coming to a place to where we can be okay in the areas where we disagree, and we can agree to disagree, and we don't have to get into this deep polarization that we're seeing in America and in the West and really across the entire globe. We're seeing such a devastating increase in fragmented, polarized societies. And at Sacred Earth Journey, this is one of the things that we strive to overcome. And we do this through strong cultural stewardship. So a few updates. Number one, we have also launched a Breaking Echo Chambers campaign, and you can see this at the new website or at the website dedicated to this, and it is called culturalstewardship.com. So culturalstewardship.com. And this is a social media campaign to just bring awareness to what it looks like to possibly be trapped inside echo chambers, or in a closed group where you're not really hearing a lot of information that is contrary to your beliefs or your thoughts. We strive to help people understand when maybe they are receiving partisan or biased information. We are striving to help people understand what propaganda looks like, misinformation and disinformation. One of the other things that we are trying to help people see is to help a person understand if they or a loved one might possibly be subjected to potential radicalization or extremism. And so let me jump back now to the solution. The solution is cultural stewardship. It's human connection and interaction with purpose and intention. And so on culturalstewardship.com, this is where you can find this information. We will be uploading some personal assessments, some courses, and things like this. And so check out culturalstewardship.com. The next thing is, if you are not aware, Sacred Earth Journey was born from my personal experiences of transformation through immersive travel. I was indoctrinated to believe certain things about a certain people group and a certain religious group, and was really trained and indoctrinated to basically hate and fear an entire people group based on the things that I was being taught. But when I began to travel and I was immersed within these communities, my eyes were wide open, and the things that I was taught began to shatter. And I began to see the truth for myself firsthand as I was immersed in these cultures. And I began to see the beauty. I began to see the commonalities and the bridges. And I saw that this people group is very much like myself and many other people groups. They desire peace. They have hope for the future. They want stability, and they just want safety and good health for their families. And These people have become part of my tribe. They are some of my closest, most dearest friends, and they have been so kind, generous, and hospitable. So the book, Daughter of Many Tribes, it's backwards on here. That's okay. You can find it on the website. You can find it on Amazon, Books A Million, Walmart. Daughter of Many Tribes, A Sacred Earth Journey by Anna Saladino. That's me. And it really just goes into more of my personal journey of transformation. I talk a little bit about how my faith was, I went into kind of a crisis of belief or faith, if you will, in an interesting way, through some unfortunate events that turned out to be very beautiful events for me with the church. And I was asked to leave a couple of different churches, and it turned out to be the best thing that could have ever happened for me. And then I talk about my immersive journeys over the Middle East and in Europe and across the world. Some very heartwarming stories, some very tragic stories, some very scary stories, and some very comical things as well. Another exciting update. So, if you know anything about Sacred Earth Journey in the podcast, when we have guests on, our guests are so intelligent and so knowledgeable and full of wisdom. They often will say things, not even intentionally, that just a one-line phrase or something, and it jumps out, and it is so rich and impactful. What has happened is, on the Sacred Earth Journey Roundtable podcast, sometimes when a guest says something like this that sticks, we turn this into, with their permission, into what's called the SEJ Collective, the Guest Legacy Voices. And we have several already. This particular one, we've redesigned our merchandise, but this one, again, it's backwards, but this one is Get Uncomfortable. And this is the Mahmoud Ansha collection. And he was on the show. He is a Jordanian Palestinian. He is an assistant manager at a Moroccan restaurant in uptown Dallas. And he shared some wonderful information. And one of the things that he said was, for us to thrive and to succeed, you have to get uncomfortable. And he shares, if you want to hear about that story from him, you can go to YouTube to Sacred Earth _journey, and you can find it. It is the one about Mahmoud Ansha from from Jordan. And he shares his story about how getting uncomfortable is what helped him to find success and helps him to grow. We have the Midhat Zwayan collection, who is an Iraqi cultural intelligence consultant, and his was Trust is Slow. And then we have Dr. Jared Sorber with Cultural Curiosity. His was Stay Curious. And then we have John Jackson from Comfort Farms, and he actually had two, so he is in the lead. His first one was Together Our Differences Make Us Extraordinary. His second one was Respect the Flavors. You've got to watch these roundtables and learn more about how these phrases came into being. The thing that I really want to share is, you can find this merchandise. We have some journals, we have some latte mugs with their sayings and with the collection name on there. But a portion of the profits from this merchandise will go to support their nonprofit or a nonprofit of their choice. And this is really important. So it's kind of a friendly competition of who can raise the most money, but also who can get the most phrases put into the SEJ Collective Guest Legacy Voices. So these are just a few updates that I want to share with you. A lot of great things going on. I have a really exciting, I'm about to go into a recording studio with a gentleman from Dubai. And then on Sunday or Monday, I have a super exciting show to record with a Sikh guru from a local Sikh temple. That will be super interesting. Can't wait to bring that one to you. If you know of a guest that you would like to be hosted on Sacred Earth Journey Roundtable, please reach out to me and let me know. Or if you are someone who has an interesting, rich cultural stewardship story that you would love to share and you think it would be beneficial to the community, again, reach out to me and we can discuss possibly hosting you on the show as well. So let's travel the world unfiltered, where strangers become tribe, and global peace begins at kitchen tables.